Today we're ranking every single Fortnite mobility item from worst to best. We're talking about everything from hop rocks to jetpacks. There's a lot to get through, so let's jump right in. Starting with the Halloween candies at number 60. These were kind of a joke item. Some give you a 0-point dash, low gravity or a small speed boost, but no one's actually carrying these for movement. You just eat them when you see them and move on. Number 59, Chiller Grenade. Basically a troll item. You hit yourself or someone else and suddenly you're ice skating for 7 seconds. It is technically mobility, but again, it's not very practical. Number 58, Spire Jump Boots. Weird to get and quite weird to use. You had to complete a mini quest to earn them, and even then, you had to jump 3 times for glider redeploy. It wasn't great. Number 57, Icy Grappler. It's like the regular grappler, but every use gives you icy feet. Great in theory, but a disaster in practice. You'll slide right off a mountain mid-fight. Not a good item. 56, Balloons. These are quite iconic, but risky to use. You're floating, slow, and 1 bullet away from elimination. They're good for the memes, but again, not very useful. Number 55, Impulse Grenades. These are a classic, but they haven't aged well. Low distance, no fall damage immunity. They're much better for trolling people into the storm, or even trolling your teammates, than actual movement. Number 54, Banana of the Gods. Sounds insane, but really it's just a slightly faster jump boost. You can get beamed mid-air, though it does heal you, so it does get bonus points for that. 53, Ship in a Bottle. Cool collab item from Pirates of the Caribbean. You summon a massive pirate ship that crushes builds, but it's extremely slow. 52, Wings of Icarus. Looked amazing in the trailer, but in-game, you're just flopping through the air waiting to get shot down, and again, these were very slow. 51, Hop Rocks. These are a classic from Chapter 1 Season 4. They gave you a tiny jump boost, no speed buff, and you couldn't even carry them. Only usable in one spot, which was Dusty Divot. Number 50, Unstable Exotic Pistol. For mobility, it barely gives you anything. It's just a tiny shockwave jump, but it is short range and not reliable, although the damage is decent. Number 49, the Bouncer Trap. Now these are a classic item, great for trick shots, fun for old school plays, but nowadays they're just way too predictable. You bounce up and boom, you're just an easy target and you're probably gonna get lasered midair. Number 48, Groot's Bramble Shield. Basically a big hamster ball that blocks damage. Not bad, but that teleport glitch was kinda crazy when it first came out. 47, Crash Pads. Easy to use, fall damage immunity, solid utility, but they are pretty one-dimensional. Number 46, Glider Redeploy. A great ability, but it does take up an item slot. If you get it passively, then it's great, as this was a feature back in Chapter 1 for a couple of seasons, but I don't think anybody wants to waste an inventory slot on them. Number 45, Chrome Splash. I think these are quite underrated. You could turn into a chrome blob with phase movement, which was actually quite good once you learned how to use it. Number 44, the Shockwave Bow. Useful for rotations, but it's weaker than regular shockwaves and slower to use. Still, having 50 shots beats carrying just 6 grenades. Number 43, Wolverine Claws. These give you fast lunges, HP regeneration, and they were great for box fights. Limited range, but super fun for close combat. Number 42, Jetpack. In Zero build, this was amazing, great for high ground control, but it does run out of fuel quite fast, so that is the main downside to it. Number 41, we've got the Slap items, including Slap Juice, Barrel, and the Slap Cannon. We're putting these together since they're all pretty much the same. They gave you infinite sprint, which was amazing for movement, and they were reliable, easy to find, and extremely clutch for endgames. Simple, but they were pretty consistent. Number 40, Flowberries/Flowberry Fizz. Low gravity and fall damage immunity. They're not amazing by themselves, but incredible when combined with other movement items, such as the shockwave grenades. Number 39, Chainsaw. This thing was just chaos. High damage, high speed, and a few insane glitches that made it fly across the map. Hard to use, but pretty fun. Number 38, the Flintlock Pistol. This was one of my favourite weapons back in Chapter 1 when it first came out. So fun to use. You could push enemies, save yourself from fall damage, or trick shot for the final elim, a classic Fortnite item. Number 37, Venom and Carnage symbiotes. Crazy movement, insane launch distance, and you could just send people straight out of their boxes. One of the most insane collab mythics we've ever had. Number 36, Shuri's Black Panther claws. These were fast and very versatile as well. Great for pressure plays, and when combined with other movement items, you were basically unstoppable. Number 35, the Shadow Bomb. You could turn invisible, double jump, and scale walls. These literally won tournaments, and they were a pro favorite for insane endgame plays. Number 34, Inflator Bull. A giant bouncing cow, which was quite weird but surprisingly effective. No fall damage, really good rotation, and it was pretty unique. Number 33, the Lightsabers. A solid mix of combat and mobility. Faster sprint, flips, and dodges. Not top tier, but always cinematic. Alright, let's try and fly through some of these mid-tier items. So at 32, we've got the Ninja Turtle Mythics. These were still quite fun, but they were just a reskinned kinetic blade. 31, Ride the Lightning, which was the Metallica guitar. These were quite unique, flashy, and you would literally let your teammates ride the lightning. Number 30, Mist Form, turns you into a flock of ravens, and you were invincible for a couple seconds even from the storm. A great escape tool and top tier for defensive movement. Number 29, the Witch's Broom, a classic Fortnite mez item. You could fly and break through builds and glide safely down. Long cooldown but great for rotations. Number 28, Rocket Drill. Horizontal movement, which was very fast, destructive and stylish, but it was very easy to get shot mid-air. Number 27, Iron Man Flight Kit. They did give you long airtime and smooth flying, and you were hard to hit, way better than Icarus wings. Number 26, Kneecapper. From the Lawless season, it gave you a boosted run speed, no fall damage and solid offensive potential, a great mix of movement and power. Number 25, Silver Surfer Board. Same concept as the Witch's Broom, but it was a lot cooler and faster. Number 24, Light Rider's Surf Cube. A flashy and flexible item that let you fly across the ground or take to the air. Number 23, Rift to Go. This released back in Chapter 1 and it was really effective at the time. You would pop this, fly away, and pray you don't get beamed mid-air. It was useful in many situations, but most of the time you'd rather just use a rift around the map instead of taking up an inventory slot. Number 22, Grappler. Reliable, fast, and very satisfying. This is in Fortnite OG currently, and it's so fun to use as well and great for movement. An all-time classic. Number 21, Base Boost Gloves. These are really good dual function movement, where you can base jump or base wave for crazy mobility. Smooth and quite fun to use. Number 20, Rocket Ram. Chaotic perfection. You could fly through builds like a missile, a great animation with decent control, but easy to get shot down. Number 19, the Launchpad. This is a classic, and it doesn't take up an inventory slot because it's part of the trap items. You can just place it and go, and you can't really hate this. Number 18, Grapple Blade. This was great for aggressive plays, though once you commit, you committed. Still, incredible for chase plays. Number 17, Sky's Grappler. This released back in Chapter 2 Season 2, and it's much better than the original as it had infinite uses. Number 15, Lawless Rift Launcher. Infinite recharging rifts. You could use it to escape or to troll enemies into the sky. An amazing exotic mobility tool. Number 14, Air Bending. Smooth, fast and satisfying. You could climb hills and jump for high ground, extremely useful. Number 13, Nitro Fists. These were insane to use offensively and also amazing for movement. Number 12, Wingshot Grappler. An upgraded grappler with huge range and 40 charges. You could cancel the animation for ultra speed plays, a really cool item. Number 11, Storm Beast Pom-Poms. These move insanely fast, track enemies even in vehicles, and spam jump to zoom across the map. Such good mobility. Number 10, Nimbus Cloud. Dragon Ball Z item with a fast cooldown, insane distance, and the perfect combo with the Kamehameha. Number 9, Kit's Shockwave Launcher, released in Chapter 2 Season 3, and this was such a good item. It was a custom shockwave launcher that used rockets, great for combos, amazing for box fighting, one of the best items from that season. Number 8, War Machine Hover Jets. These were stylish, smooth and strong, an unreal Chapter 5 mobility. Number 7, Typhoon Blade, supersonic movement, knockback attacks, and insane visuals, extremely hard to hit mid-dash. This was so good. Number 6, Lawless Shockwave Rocket Launcher. Explosive mobility that doesn't cause self-damage, that alone makes it broken. Number 5, ODM Gear. The Attack on Titan collab, and they nailed it with this. A fast, flashy and deadly item where you could grapple, slash and fly through builds. Number 4, Void Oni Mask. Released in Chapter 6 Season 1, you could throw this and teleport wherever it landed. Such a good item for mobility, especially in endgames. Number 3, Kinetic Blade. Clean, deadly and reliable, a quick recharge, flexible and stylish. This was one of the best items from Chapter 4. Number 2, Kinetic Shockwave Hammer. This was pure power, you could slam through builds, fly across the map, use it as a combo with balloons. It was the definition of chaos and fun. But at number 1, you can probably guess it, it is of course the Spider-Man web shooters. The undisputed GOAT mobility item. Smooth, fast, fun and iconic. 80 charges, perfect control, and some of the best animations Fortnite has ever had. It carried Chapter 3 Season 1 and it's still unmatched to this day. So there you have it, ranking every mobility item from worst to best. Some of these might be a little controversial, so let me know what you would change in the comments below. And for now, there's a load more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.